Hi, it's Hoshi-chan here with Anime on Location at Ohayocon 2016 with David Williams. So, how did you get started in the world of entertainment?
Well, I was a software programmer and an anime fan, and I had become friends with John Ledford and Matt Greenfield, who were two friends of mine, and we decided that we were going to start ADV Films, AD Vision actually, and they contacted me one day, said, "You want to do this?" And I'm like, "Sure," and that was it. I moved from software programming into working on anime.
Cool. So, like you said, you worked with ADV, and how was it knowing that it is now the leading powerhouse of anime? How was it working on that?
Well, it grew into the leading powerhouse of anime, and it fell on bad times, and things kind of changed with it since then. But in the beginning, it was wonderful. It was an amazing experience. There was a lot of energy and excitement because this was all new. There wasn't really much of an anime industry in the U.S. at the time, so we were kind of making things up as we went along. So that was a lot of the real fun. Is a lot of us were all anime fans. We were getting to work on something that we really loved, and we liked bringing that out and sharing it with all the other fans. So that excitement and that joy it was a phenomenal time.
Cool. So, you have been an audio engineer in a ton of anime, and so do you have any funny moments during recording any shows?
Well, I did some audio engineering work for myself, but mainly I was a director on the shows. Funny moments there. There are so many because I've done so many titles, DN Angel and Pre-Tier, Angelic Layer, and a few, but there were so many titles, there were so many things that were a lot of fun on them. One of the things that I liked to do a lot was teasing the voice actors. And it was always fun. We would always play little jokes on them in the studio. For example, there was one time I was recording Vic Mignogna, and he was looking down, reading his script, doing the show, and he would be like, reading his lines, and then there was this thump, and we would be like, "Vic, what did you do? Did you hit the mic?" He's like, "No, I didn't do anything. I'm serious, I didn't do anything." And we're like, "All right, well, there was a thump. We're going to have to re-record the line." So he'd sit down and he would start reading the line again, and we're recording, and there'd be this thump, and he'd be like, "What is that?" And I'm like, Vic, you must be hitting the mic. That's the only thing I can think of. You're hitting the stand with your script, something." And he's like, "No, I'm not doing anything." So we're all right, we're going to do it again. He looks down, he starts reading it, and right before he looks up all of a sudden and he sees me, I had found this really big giant rubber band, and I was taking it and going like this and shooting it at the glass of the recording booth and hitting it right in the middle of his lines. Doing things like that's always, we like to have, we're serious when we're working on the show, but we like to break up sometimes and have a little fun. So
that's what makes it always fun to come back to work. It's just So when subbing shows, what tools do you use to accomplish your goal?
Oh, well, when we were working on subtitles and whatnot, we actually, at ADV, we actually had a specialized program written specifically for us for working on the subtitles, because we had the situation where, like when I did Excel Saga and a lot of the other titles, we would do little pop-up vid notes. And so those would be different subtitle tracks. You would have a track of subtitles that were the captions for the signs in a show. You would have a subtitle track that was the dialogue for the show, and then we'd have another subtitle track that was like these little pop-up videos. You didn't want to, when you did it on your DVD or something, you would have to combine all of those. So what we would do is we had a special software written that we could time out each of those separately, and then it would merge them together for us and handle any conflicts and whatnot. So that was some specific software that we had a company actually in the UK write for us.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So Sendai Films has taken off. So what is it like working with such an amazing team as them?
Oh, it's been wonderful working with people at Sentai Filmworks and everything. They're phenomenal people. A lot of them are people that I've worked with at ADV and that I've known for years. So they're a phenomenal crew, and they're doing some really good titles that they're coming out with. A lot of stuff at Kami ga Kill on Cartoon Network right now, and Parasite on there as well. And they've got some more. Hopefully will be showing up there soon.
Well, I can't wait to see them. Is there any upcoming projects that you'll be working on?
Nothing. The only thing I can say there is my trademark is I can neither confirm nor deny.
That's classified information. So how can your fans keep up to date with you online?
In the past, I had a lot of different places where fans could get it on Facebook and whatnot, but I don't tend to do much of that anymore. I really don't do much of the Facebook or anything. I'll follow the forums on like fandom.com, fandom, and Anime News Network and whatnot. So generally people can just post and make a comment in there, and I'll generally see it or something.
So it was very nice meeting you.
My pleasure.
And thank you for being on the show.
Thank you.
You heard it here at Anime Location. Peace.